yes, yes. Okay. Hi, okay, so are you seeing my presentation? Okay, okay. So this is the presentation for the uh, what's the name of this event? Sorry, it is a uh, Switch Fest. Okay, okay, Switch Fest. Ne? All right. Okay. So this presentation is available in. Sorry, I can hear my feedback. Is there anybody who is? Okay, okay. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay. So if you would like to open this slide on your smartphone or on your device, yeah, you can scan this QR code, or you can input this short URL on the how do you say address bar. Yeah, in your PC or in your mobile phone. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, yeah, sorry, I forgot this one. Thanks. Okay. I have to start this questionnaire. Not questionnaire, but okay. All right. So now, hi. Okay. So this is the way to ask a question, and the all right. So this link is to the slide of actually this slide, and this link is to the to ask questions. And if you open this one like this, yeah, you can ask anything here, and you can ask anonymously or not. Yeah. So yeah, and the right now, okay. And this URL is displayed all through this presentation. Okay. So okay, let me introduce myself. Okay, actually, right now I'm in Japan still, but actually I'm remotely working for Japan Foundation, New Delhi, and my main job is to support Japanese language teachers in South India, including Chennai, Bangalore, or Kerala, or those states. Yeah, and my position is a senior specialist in Japanese language education, and I have several books like this. Okay. Okay. Then first of all, I would like to. No, it's okay. Uh, no, okay. I'll skip this one. Yeah. First, so today I would like to talk about some types of learning Japanese, and one is anime lover, and okay, and the second one is very social people, and the third one is somebody who really study hard, hardworking students. Okay, so the first type is the people who love Japanese animation. Okay, and this so you are anime type learner if you enjoy watching anime, and also if you don't like learning Japanese through textbooks, then you are already anime type learner. Yeah, but if you have those other 3 points, three traits like introvert, or uh, you like to learn through your ear, then it means auditory learners. And also, if you have no particular purpose to learn Japanese, then you are very typical anime type learner. Okay. So if you think you meet these conditions, like uh, so if you enjoy watching anime and if you don't like learning Japanese through textbooks, then please say yes in this questionnaire. Okay, because I would like to have some kind of the feedback from you. And can I share this one into the, where shall I, is there anywhere to chat box? Okay, I'll put this. Okay. Yeah. Now I shared this link in the Japanese workshop channel. Okay. All right. Are you answering this question now? Okay, now I go to see your answers. All right. I wonder how many people answered. Okay, 5 people answered. 6, that's great. Okay, now let's check the answers. All right, that's great. So 4 people out of 6 answered yes, and okay, and one person said no, and one person said sometimes yes, but not no, but not mostly. Oh, okay, now it's 5 out of 7. All right. Okay, so most of the people. Okay. Sorry, I can hear some. All right. Right. Okay, now 8 people answered, and the 6 people out of 8 answered yes. Okay, thank you very much. All right. So, okay, then I would like to show you some example of anime type learners. By the way, can I share the sound through this Discord? Okay, I'll play this one. If you cannot hear anything, please tell me. Share screen. Yeah, okay, share screen. Window, share window, okay. Yeah. Okay. Window wheel, alright. Okay, then I'll share this one. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna play it here. Yes. No, I'm sharing. Yeah, you don't see? Oh, okay. Actually, I am sharing. Oh, really? Oops. Yeah, okay, so. All right. So, what do you see right now? Do you see my presentation? Okay. All right. Yeah. Window and share screen. Okay. Like this one and share. Okay, how about now? Do you see? Okay, that's great. Okay, all right, okay. So, okay. Anyway, you can see the subtitle. So even if you don't hear what she say, but maybe you can understand. I hope. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Then. Okay. Then I'll share the link. Oops. Sorry. Okay. In the Japanese workshop channel. Okay. It's not like this. Okay. So, all right. Maybe 1 minute would be okay.
どんなにどれ
Okay, yes. No. Okay, so I play the video, you mean?
ある日、少し理解できると
Okay.
気づきました。
松尾さん
それはその、例えば、
Okay, then I'll
日本人の子供が日本語を覚えるような感じとか、あるいはそのルーマニア人の子供がルーマニアを覚えるような、そういう感じで、
そういう感じだと思います。
それがね、それ何歳ぐらいの時ですか？
12
Yeah, I'm on it, I'm on it.
歳ぐらいです。
やっぱりそうか。11歳、12歳とかそのぐらい。なるほどね。そうかそうか。
okay,
い
then.
や、それはね、
All right, then I will explain what she say. Is this okay? All right. Okay, then. Now what? Okay, so okay, what she says is that so she loves Japanese anime, and well, first she didn't know she is acquiring Japanese language, but one day she found herself that she can speak Japanese a little, and after that she intentionally watched Japanese anime, and then finally she was accepted to the graduate university of Sofia. Yeah, no, it's not Sofia. Bucharest. Yeah, she's Romanian, so she was accepted to the Bucharest University. I mean, graduate university of the Bucharest. So it's one of the most highest level university in the country, and actually she didn't learn any Japanese in the school or with Japanese language teachers, but she just acquired Japanese just through watching Japanese anime. So it is really possible for you too, if you watch Japanese anime a lot. Okay, so this is the example of the anime type learners. Okay. Okay. All right. So, and one of the maybe most effective tools to learn Japanese through Japanese anime is this one, language learning with Netflix. This is an extension for Chrome browser, and so you can install this extension through this link. Yeah, by the way, I can show you this. So this is bit.ly/pop circuit. This is a link to this slide. So if you open this slide and go to the slide number 11, then you can open this link and you can install this one. Yeah, and actually I'm learning Hindi with this language learning with Netflix, and I think it is very, very effective. Okay, so if you install this Google extension and watch Japanese animation, then you can see some screen like this one. So this is the original Japanese subtitles, and also you can see this Hindi translation together. And sorry, so maybe most of you lives in South India. So if you don't like Hindi, then of course you have English subtitles too. And but some of those kanjis are very difficult to read. But you can see those Romaji, English alphabet on each characters. So even if you cannot read those Chinese characters, but still you can know how to pronounce those Chinese characters too. Okay. All right. So now I would like to show you how I learn Hindi with language learning with Netflix. And okay. Now I think I have to change the windows. So, okay. Oops, I cannot find any. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. The entire screen. I go to the entire screen, and I'll find the. Oh yeah, it's right here. So do you see my screen displaying some Netflix movie?
No, we don't.
No, not yet.
No.
Okay, okay. I'll try once more. Okay. All right. Now do you see? Okay, okay. That's great. All right. So this is a Netflix TV show called Mismatched, and this is of course this is Hindi, and the okay now when I put my okay sorry, I can hear my feedback, so please mute somebody. Okay, all right. So when I put my pointer on those each uh, Hindi words, then I can see the translation. So, but not only seeing just one word, but sometimes those translation is a little bit different from those translation. In that case, you just click. Then you can hear the pronunciation of this word, and you can see lots of the example, and all those examples are from the same content. Like so, this one and this one and this one, and all of those sentences are from this mismatched TV shows. And the when you click those triangle, yeah, actually now I'm listening. I can hear the voice of those actors. Yeah. So it is. I really recommend this language learning with Netflix extension. Yeah. Okay. Oops, sorry. I think I lost. All right. Okay. Hi. All right. Then now okay. So. Do you know Flipgrid? Now it's very popular in language schools, and I would like to show you. I would like to invite you to one Flipgrid, and you can share your voice or your video on this Flipgrid. So I will put this one. I'll copy this one. And I shared it in the Discord. Okay, can you open it? Okay. Maybe you are asked to enter your username. So, okay. Please choose one of those username to log in to the Flipgrid. And when you no, I didn't share this one. Okay. Sorry. Where is the link? Oops, this is not. This one. Okay. Now I would like to share the second link, which is this one. Okay, then you can open the spreadsheet. Okay, and the where did it go? Okay. Yeah, some people came here, and now I take this Ishan username. So if you take some of those names, please write your name next in the next cell. Yeah. Okay, I'll take Ishan, and I log in to the Flipgrid with this username. And okay, if two people use one username at the same time, you cannot use it. It doesn't work properly. So that's why I would like to ask you to put your name. Okay. Now I go to with Ishan, and I would like to log in to the Flipgrid. Where is it? Oops. Okay, this is a Flipgrid. Okay, do you see my screen? Now I enter to the Flipgrid. Okay, and I record this response. So, okay, your favorite phrase from anime. This is the topic of this Flipgrid. So, okay, actually, what shall I say? Okay, I will share some phrases from Bahubali. Bahubali is the one I'm, learning Hindi. Okay, okay, this is an example. When you click this circle, then you can start recording. Okay, okay. ラージマタシバガミデービーケプリアプトゥルアマレンドラバーフバリー Okay, now I sorry, my voice is really breaking. Okay, I go to the next. All right. Okay, so it's okay. Yeah. And also I go to the submit. And now I'm uploading my video. Okay, so it's done. And okay, oh, there is somebody else. Okay, that's great. Okay, then I will. Then you can see somebody else recording. So this is my recording, and I don't have to see this one again. So I will check this one. That's great. 信じる心はあなたの魔法だ。That is great. Oops. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. Alright, wait a minute. Alright, so I will comment something with. Okay. Okay, that was very good acting. And please tell me what's the name of this content. It sounds like magical girl or something. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so is there anybody else? Oh, where is it? It's not shared yet? Okay, okay, alright. Okay, so here is my comment. Video comment is here. Okay, so I go to the. Alright, so is there anybody else to share your favorite phrase from Japanese anime? Okay, I'll check any comments. Okay, Nazo-san, thank you very much for your comment. All right, then I can check this one later. So, or maybe shall I wait a little bit more? Okay, then I can talk to the next topic. All right, and all right. Okay, so this is the pros and cons for anime type Japanese learning. So pros are, you will be very natural speaker because you listen to huge amount of Japanese. Then your pronunciation will be very good. So you might sound you will sound very natural, like a native speaker. And I know lots of those people. And also you don't need much effort because watching your favorite content does not take so much mental energy. And you can watch the same content again and again. Then you will improve your language skill little by little. And the cons are like this one. So you will not learn reading or writing because just watching anime does not require reading. Yeah, but of course, if you use the language learning with Netflix, then you read a lot. So actually, you can be very good reader if you use those subtitles. But still, you cannot improve your writing because it's just watching and reading. So there is no opportunity to improve your writing. And also, it's just listening and also watching. So there is no opportunity to speak either. But if you do some kind of rehearsals in your brain, then you can be a very good speaker. Like the girl in Romania, in the YouTube video I displayed some minutes ago. Actually, I was the third person she spoke in Japanese. Yeah, and so she hasn't spoke Japanese to anybody, almost anybody, until how many? Maybe 1 month before I met her. Yeah, but still, so she didn't speak Japanese. So she didn't have any opportunity to speak Japanese so much, but still she could speak Japanese very naturally, and this is because she did some kind of rehearsals in her brain. Yeah, so it happens to everybody. Just watching anime, then it does not improve your speaking level, speaking skills. But if you use your language only in your brain, even if it was only in your brain, but still you have a possibility to improve your language. Yeah. Okay, so I will ask. I will check this questionnaire form. Okay. Oh, there is no question yet? Okay. All right. I will proceed. Okay, so the second type is social people. Yeah, like party girls or party animals. Okay, so you are social type learner. If you like making or meeting your friends, and it doesn't have to be face-to-face friend. So it can be online friends too. Also, yeah. So there are some people who has lots of friends online, but in a real life, those people do not have a friend to see in person. Yeah, but it is okay. If you have lots of friends online, then you can be social type learner. And also, if you like social media, then you can be social type learners. So those two traits are the necessary to be a necessary trait to be a social type learner. Okay, and those other four traits like being an extrovert, or uh, you don't like textbooks, or you are willing to learn Japanese and you are a visual learner, then you are very typical social type learner. All right. Okay. So I would like to ask you if you if you meet those two traits, then you are social type learner. Okay. So this is the second question, and I'll put this questionnaire into the chat box. Okay. All right. And of course, you can scan this QR code on your smartphone. Then you can answer this question. Okay, I think you are now ready to answer, so I will open this questionnaire. Okay, now 6 people has already answered, so I will open your answers. Okay, there are many people. All right. Now 8 people responded, and how many? 5 of 8 people answered yes. Oh, okay. Now it's 5 out of 9 people answered yes, and the 2 people answered no, and I haven't explored it yet, but books seem better. Okay, books seem better. Okay, then in that case, you might be the third type. Okay, I will talk about this type later. Okay, and one is sometimes yes, sometimes not so much. All right. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So this is the okay. Now I'll well. Okay, wait. Oh, sorry. Okay. I would like to open share. I would like to share the sound, so I have to change the window again. Sorry. Okay. Now I hope I can share her voice. It's 648. Okay. All right then. For the people who are watching YouTube live, I will. Hi. Yes.
Sharing your screen yet.
Excuse me.
You were not sharing.
I'm not sharing.
Yeah, you were not sharing.
Okay. All right. I'm not sharing. Okay. All right. Sorry. What happened? Okay. Now am I sharing? Okay. That's great. Okay. All right. Okay. And okay. So I play this one right now. So 648 means 6分48秒ね。Okay. Okay, from here. Oops. No audio? Yes, I'm sharing this window. But you don't hear the voice? Her voice? Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. Like this one. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I shared the link already. Do you see? Okay. All right. That's great. And whoops, there is no subtitle icon. Uh, okay. Sorry, I cannot show you the subtitle. I don't know the reason. No. Okay. Oh yes, please. Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do it.
Grab the video. Sorry. Okay. Somebody else. Okay. All right.
そうか。そのじゃあ、ロシア人の先生が作ってくれた教科
Okay,
書
that's great.
は、初級を大体勉強できるぐらいですか？
いや、ひらがなとカタカナしかありませんでした。
あ、そうなの？いや、あれよ、
はい。
Blob, actually.
と言いますけど、私は
Blob.
ペテルブルク出身じゃないから、私の町にはなくて、ネット上で、
To
友
read
達が
lines. Okay, left side. Okay. Oh, go live. This one? Okay. Yeah. Okay. This one? Blob. Okay. All right. Okay.
ペテルブルク出身じゃないから、私の町にはなくて、ネット上で、
Okay. So
友達がスキャンを送って
yes. Yeah, but there is no subtitles
そ
there.
れで使えるようになりました。
なるほど、わかりました。まあ、でもあまり使わない。
Okay.
ですね。はい。そうですか。その
Okay.
ロシア人の先生が
All right. Okay. I don't know then.
は、
But anyway, the subtitle is lost. So
勉強できる
maybe I will explain what she says. Okay. All right. Then. Okay. Then how can I? Okay. I will. Wait a minute. Oops. Sorry, I cannot find my presentation. Okay. Wait a minute. Alright, it must be somewhere around here. Okay. Alright. So she's Russian, and what she says is that she didn't like. Okay. First, she was get interested in Japanese through the atlas. I mean the map. And when she saw the Japanese map, she thought that it's a beautiful country. It's just the shape of the country. And well, actually I don't know why, but anyway, when she saw the Japanese map, she was really, how do you say, obsessed with Japanese cultures and those things, and she started learning Japanese. And but actually she didn't like to use any textbooks, and so what she thought was, the most important thing is to get connected to the real Japanese people. So she used the social medias, including Russian social media and also Japanese social medias too. And so in Japan, LINE is a very popular chat tool, like WhatsApp in India. So she opened a LINE account and she made lots of Japanese friends on LINE, and also she opened a blog and she started writing. Maybe she used lots of the how do you say, supporting tool like Google Translation or Google Dictionary or those things, and and how many years, maybe 2 or 3 years later, she passed the N1 of the JLPT. So N1 is actually highest level of Japanese JLPT. So and also she did not use any textbooks. So this is another way to acquire the very Japanese, very natural, very fluent Japanese. And there is lots of ways in which you don't use textbooks. So now you can use contents like Japanese anime and also, oh yes, yes. Oh really? Okay, then what do you see now? All right. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, yeah. Actually, this is the first time to talk on Discord. So, all right. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so do you see? All right. Okay, okay. So anyway, there are lots of ways to improve or to start learning Japanese language. Okay, so yeah, but actually, when you use social medias, you really have to be careful to choose which media you use because, as you see here, Japanese people are not so, how do you say, they don't like using social media so much. So here is Japan and here is India. So this is the time per day spent using social media. And the Indian people use social media like 2 hours and a half every day. Yeah, but actually, oh, sorry. It's 2 years ago, so maybe this is longer now. But in Japan, it's only 35 minutes. So Japanese people do not so much social media. Yeah, but when it comes to Twitter, actually Japan is number 2 in the world. And so lots of Japanese people use Twitter. And they spend lots of time on Twitter. Actually Twitter only. And maybe some people use Facebook. But anyway, Twitter is the most popular social media tool in Japan. Actually, India is something like this one, number 7. But Japan is number 2. Yeah. So if you find Japanese people on social media, maybe Twitter is the best way to find Japanese people. Okay. So this is okay. All right. So actually, today just before this workshop, I searched on Twitter with the keyword of India and Olympic and congratulations. So here is here is India, and here is Olympic, and here is congratulations in Japanese. And so you can put those keywords here. Then you can find lots of Japanese people who are congratulating Indians gold medal. Yeah, and but for the beginners, it must be, maybe it looks very difficult. Yeah, but Twitter has a translate tweet, this function. So when you click this translate tweet, then you can see the English translation, and translation is through the Google. So you can understand what she says about India. So she says like, I don't watch much sports, but this is great news. India finally won its first gold medal at the Olympic Games 2021. Congratulations to Neeraj Chopra. Yeah. So this is what she says. Yeah. And but actually, translating whole post is, it is too big, to learn Japanese, because you don't know each word. You don't know. You cannot see what each word means. So in that case, there is another supporting tool called Rikai-kun. And Rikai-kun, when you install Rikai-kun, Rikai-kun is another Google extension. And when you install this one, you can see something like this one. When you put your pointer on some unfamiliar vocabulary, then you can see this kind of the support through the Rikai-kun. This blue range is displayed by Rikai-kun. So these three katakana characters means medal, and so of course it's about this one, the gold medal acquired by Neeraj Chopra. Okay. So you can when you move your pointer one by one, then you can see each. So you can understand the meaning of each vocabularies. Okay, so I recommend to use Twitter and translation and also Rikai-kun all together. Then it will be very great environment for the social type learners. Okay, and but actually, just looking at those vocabulary is not enough sometimes. So maybe I recommend you to record your new vocabularies in some of those flashcard tools. Yeah. Actually, I recommend memorize out of those three tools because memorize has something called SRS. SRS stands for Spatial Repetition Software, and actually it's a spatial spaced repetition software. Okay, it makes you review some vocabularies which you are going to forget soon. Yeah. So actually, it is a very the advanced technology to learn new vocabulary. Yeah, and this Memorize has this SRS system, and also this is free. And Anki has same this SRS. Spaced repetition system, but actually it's a little bit expensive for iPhone, but for Android and also for this web browser, well, it is free. And Quizlet is also very interesting ways, but this is for the group learning. So if you learn Japanese with somebody else in a group or in a classroom, then I recommend Quizlet the best. But if you learn Japanese personally, then Memorize would be the best. Okay, so and yeah, but another concern is the security. The social media. In the social media, not only social media, but usually there are good people and bad people, and it's same for Japanese. So there are good Japanese and also there are bad Japanese. Yeah. So sometimes you really have to be careful, who to be connected. And but actually this Facebook group, the Nihongo means Japanese language, the Nihongo learning community on Facebook. Actually, this is maybe safest Japanese learning community because the administrator of this group is really working very well. And when he finds somebody really, suspicious, then those members would be booted as soon as he find. So actually, I can recommend this group even for the high school girl. So if you have concern on social media, maybe this is one of the best option for you. All right. So the pros and cons for the social type learners. Usually, those social type learners use Facebook or Twitter or those things. Then it will be really great opportunity to be a good reader and also good writer. And also you can make lots of Japanese friends. Yeah, and cons are something like this one. You need to learn how to protect yourself from haters. So if there is somebody, strange people are everywhere. So if you find those people, maybe you can block those people as soon as you find them. Yeah, those are very basic protecting skills. Okay, so now this is the second question for you. And if you have Japanese friend online, I would like to ask you how you met them, how you met Japanese friend online. Okay, so I will put this questionnaire, this Google form. This is a Google form. So okay, where's Okay, I shared the link to answer my question. All right. This questionnaire has some social media like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or those SNS sites. So if you have Japanese friends online, please answer where you found them. Okay, now I'm going to open this link. Alright, now 4 people. Okay, yeah, there are some people, of course, who has no Japanese friend too. Alright, online games are really popular. Alright, and Facebook one, Discord and game, okay. I met them at event. Event means some online event, like this one. Okay, and through event in Bangalore. Okay, that's great. Online games. Okay, online games are very popular. I asked like, can we be friends? All right. So Japanese people asked this person to be friend. Okay, that's great. But anyway, but still, these online games are the most popular place. Wow, that's really new. Okay, yeah, because when I was young, there was no online games. So, actually, no. Yeah, there were some online games, but we could not communicate to each other between players. So I didn't have any opportunity like this one. So I really feel envy for the people, younger people, really. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to check the question. Okay, there is no question yet. All right. Okay. So now this is the third. Third type. It's a recommendation for hardworking students, like somebody who like to study something through books or in a traditional ways, but not in schools. Okay, maybe now Irodori is a very most advanced system to learn Japanese online, and Irodori has two types of materials. And one is free PDF and free MP3. So this is a very traditional type of learning. So you can use PDF like a textbook, and also you can listen to those MP3 audio files too. And you can download those PDF and MP3 through this link. Okay, but actually I recommend that this second link. This is the online courses. It's a kind of the MOOC, massive online open courses. And the okay, so I would like to share this okay, into the chat box. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, but okay. Yeah. First of all, Irodori is for Japanese people who are going to move to Japan. So it includes lots of the Japanese culture. I mean, local culture, and also lots of the hint on how to live in Japan. Okay. And the second one is Duolingo. Actually, I used Duolingo to learn Hindi too. And maybe Duolingo is the maybe I think most popular materials to learn Japanese because it has maybe 3 or 4 years history. But this Irodori is a very new, very recent materials. But Duolingo has a longer history, and yeah. But actually, well, Duolingo is a very traditional pedagogy. Like it basically it is based on the grammar syllabus. So you can learn Japanese grammar and Japanese vocabularies, but you have to think how to apply those linguistic knowledge to the actual communications. Yeah, but in Irodori, communication itself is included into the materials, into the contents. So you can be very fluent in communication too. Yeah, but in Duolingo, it's just acquiring linguistic knowledge. That is all. So, well, actually, I recommend Irodori more. Yeah, but one thing interesting is that Duolingo has a very huge learners community. So if you don't have, if you have something you do not understand, then there is a forum, learners forum on Duolingo. So you can ask any questions. Then you will be answered sometimes very soon. So this learners community, huge learners community, is maybe best part of this Duolingo. But the syllabus itself is very old-fashioned. So actually, I do not recommend so much. But it is very popular. Yeah, in fact, this is maybe most popular material online, I think. Okay, and there is another MOOC from Japan Foundation, and this is called Minato. And actually, it has very lots of the contents, including hiragana, self-study course of the hiragana, or Marugoto course. And yeah, Marugoto is another textbooks. Yeah. But so Minato is an online courses, and it's an online platform. So this is not only limited to Marugoto, but you can see lots of other contents. Not only linguistic knowledge, but also something more cultural, like a tea ceremony or calligraphy, or those contents are also included in Minato. Yeah. And yeah, the last one is printed textbook. It's a Marugoto. Yeah, actually, you can learn Marugoto contents through this online contents, I mean Minato. But if you would like the printed textbooks, then Marugoto is maybe best in India. Yeah, because those printed books are available in Goyal. Goyal is a Indian bookshop or book publication company, and you can order those books from Indian Amazon too. Yeah. So if you like the traditional way, then maybe Marugoto is the best way. Yeah. The printed version, it might be the best way. Okay, so those are the pros and cons for sorry, you know, hardworking type of students. So yeah, yeah, pros are the this one. Yeah, your parents will be very happy because you know, learning new languages through internet is not familiar to the older generations, like your parent. Yeah, but they know, you know, how to learn new language through traditional ways, like reading the printed books or those things. So usually your parents will be happy. Yeah. And yeah, but for some people, you know, using those books or those traditional materials takes more mental energy. So if you are like me, and you know, very hard to say, I get easily distracted. Yeah. Then in that case, yeah, maybe I do not recommend those traditional ways. I like, you know, watching Hindi movies, or maybe I like posting something on Twitter in Hindi, and you know, asking some questions to Hindi people. Then it would be more interesting for me. If you are like me, I do not recommend this as a third type. You know, learning through traditional printed books or those things. Okay, so I shared some materials. So I would like to ask you which one so you are most interested in. Okay. Now I put the. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nazo-san, for sharing the Minato link. Okay. So I put the questionnaire into the chat box. Okay. All right. And of course, you can scan this QR code. Okay, this Google form includes some Marugoto or Irodori or Minato or those things. So I would like to know which contents you're most interested in. Okay, now I'm going to open the link. All right. Okay, now 10 people answered already. That's great. I'll open the answers. All right. Okay, Irodori is the most popular right now. Okay, that's great. And okay, now 11 people answered. Thank you very much. And the second one is Minato and also Marugoto. All right. So one person answered Duolingo and one person, all of them. Okay, that's great. Okay, yeah. Actually, all of those are free. No. Okay. So Marugoto, the printed version of Marugoto is not free, of course. You have to buy it from the bookshop. But all the other options are free. You don't have to pay anything. Yeah. So. Actually, I recommend you can, you know, try all of them. Then, yeah, because it doesn't cost anything except the printed books. So, and after that, you can choose which one fit you most best. Yeah. So actually, when I was young, when I was a student, everything was expensive because I didn't have any internet materials like nowadays. So and I did not have enough money to buy all the options. But right now, you have lots of options for free, so you can try maybe all of them without paying any cost. So now you can. I recommend you to try all of them. Then you can find the best option for you. Okay. All right. So I can check the questionnaire. Okay, there is a okay present. There is one question. Depending on the kanji word, the intention change. Yeah, yeah. What would you suggest for learning the correct intonation? Okay, intonation. Yeah. All right. Okay. Some dictionaries has accent symbols. Okay. In that case, you can learn the correct intonation. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah. But actually, well, it is not so easy to use to check those intonation dictionary. Yeah, but okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay. In this case, maybe LLN is maybe LLN is a language learning with Netflix. Yeah, I think it's one of the best way because uh, you know you can listen to lots of huge amount of the content. Then it's gonna you know it's gonna be a great opportunity to improve your intonation too, because you can listen to the same vocabulary again and again. I think that's the one of the way maybe. All right. Okay. Okay, but anyway, thank you for questions. All right. Now, okay. So this is the last slide, I think. Okay, and the Nihil-san. Nihil-san is the one who contacted me for this event, and he said that lots of people are suffering from learning kanjis, and so learning kanji is also something you have to choose. I mean, so it depends on your type, and as it is written here, there are some people who loves who are considered as kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners is somebody who move your body when you learn something, and for those types, maybe handwriting is the best, of course, and not only once, but several times. Yeah. So, but for the visual learners, visual learners use, they learn through your eyes, as it is said, visual. So those, I recommend flashcards for those visual learners. And flashcards is something like Memrise or Anki or Quizlet, or those apps. I can show you maybe. Okay, here is number 26. Okay, so Memrise, Anki, or Quizzes. those are the flashcard apps. So if you are a visual learner, then I recommend those of them. And maybe so far the Memora is the best. Yeah. Okay, then I go back to the 39. And the third type is the systematic learners. Those people are, like engineers or software developers or those things. Yeah, those people. Yeah, so those people think very systematically. Then in that case, I recommend you to learn radicals. Yeah, radicals are it's a part in kanjis. Yeah, so in a simple kanjis, you don't have to think about radicals. But if you learn the how to say intermediate or advanced levels, you will interfere. Yeah, you have to learn lots of the more complex characters, and those complex characters are made of lots of the radicals, lots of parts. Yeah, but those complex characters looks very difficult. But if you know each part, then it is not so difficult. Okay, like so like mori means forest, and it consists of three same radicals, which means tree. So if you write 3 times, if you write the character of tree 3 times, then you can make a forest. So something like this one. Yeah, maybe this is a very simple example, but anyway, if you learn radicals, then and also if you are systematic learners, then learning kanji is going to be much simpler and easier. Okay, all right. So now I would like to ask you how you want to start learning Japanese. Like if you are if you are like anime type learners, then maybe installing LLM, language learning with Netflix is the best way, might be, and or maybe downloading Duolingo or Irodori or those apps, and or maybe signing up to Minato or Twitter. Yeah. So that's my final question for you. Okay, now I copy those link and I put it into the chat box. Okay. Do we have a Q&A session? All right, that's great. All right. Okay. So I would like to know how you are going to start your journey. Okay. Now I'm going to open this questionnaire. Okay, 4 people answered. Okay, now 5, 6. All right, now I'm going to open this one. Okay, well, it's very diverse. This one is okay. Language learning with Netflix is the most popular, one of the 2 most popular one, and the other one is Irodori. Okay, Irodori. All right, and everything's okay. Great, that's great. Okay, somebody has already started learning with Duolingo. That's great. Twitter, okay, social. I recommend Twitter for social people. And Minato, okay. Minato has lots of content, so you can choose. All right. Now Irodori is the best. All right, the best. All right. That's great. Okay, Minato is also popular. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so this is the last one. So if you, okay, maybe you can ask me on this Discord too. Yeah, but sometimes, well, I'm not so familiar to Discord. So yeah, if you find me on Twitter, then that's maybe, I mean, best way. Yeah, I'm most active on Twitter, and my handle is Midogon Papa. Yeah, and I'm also on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook I use my full name, like Murakami Yoshifumi. Okay. Now I check the questionnaire once again. Okay, there is no check. Okay, there is no question anymore. Okay, then that's all for me. So now I'm going to stop sharing my. Oop. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. All right. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. So there is a kanji tree app. Okay, kanji tree app. Actually, sorry, I don't know much about kanji tree app. Sorry. Okay. All right. So is there any? Oh yeah, yes. How can I go to there? Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Oh yes. Okay. Hello, do you hear me? All right, that's great. Wow, this code is very interesting. Okay. Mm. I see. Mm. Okay. Mm. Mm. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the workshop. I guess we'll wrap it up here. Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'm
again.
from
Thank you again,
laptop.
Sensei. Otsukaresama deshita.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you for the listeners too. Okay. Bye. I really enjoyed it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that's it for the Japanese workshop. We will be coming back with the storytelling workshop at 8 o'clock. So stay tuned for that.